I was having 0% attendance during my college days. I did freelancing. I did the non-technical stuff, means the marketing side. I also did the technical stuff. But having said that, my robotics engineering journey was not only limited to building robots. I will tell you like a story. It is not a scripted video. I'm just telling by myself. So make sure that you watch the video till the very end, because if you miss any point, that might affect your robotics journey. During my college days, I got into my second year because that was the corona time, right? So in my first year, it was completely online. Then in the second year, halfway, I got into the offline college. So first year was learning about the programming languages. I learned about Python, C++ as well, somewhat. And also I made some OpenCV projects back then. So likewise, I started with my technical stuff. Then in the second half year, the midway of the second year, where I got into the college. So first of all, I was not knowing what is going to happen in the engineering college because it was just after the corona pandemic. After the pandemic, everyone was excited what is robotics and all, and I was the student of the first robotics batch in my college. So it was a very risky thing, but I chose robotics only because I like it. I got inspired by the movie Iron Man. So after my 12th, I didn't got any good grades in the JEE and CET exams. CET exam was good. It was something 87.42, and I got TFWS seat, which is tuition fee waiver scheme. Out of my merit, it is a meritorious rank where all your tuition fee gets waived. You don't have to pay any tuition fee. So I was the student of that particular seat. I got robotics and all those things. So continuing with the second year stuff, in my second year, I studied for the exams. A normal engineering student does those things, so I was doing it. And one good thing here was I was doing freelancing in the video editing field, in graphic designing field, and then editing photos as well. So I was doing those stuff because it was my part-time stuff. I had to do it. So I made that freelancing thing. So I worked for that as a part-time after my college hours. So till second year, this was the thing. I gave exams and all those stuff. So the exams were good, but not very good. I got around 7.7 SGPA. In online, it was 9.7 something, but offline, I changed those things. Then in my third year, I'm not able to recall what actually happened in the starting of third year, but during my third year, I focused more on the skill development in terms of freelancing as well, because I upgraded my freelancing video editing part and all those things. Till now, in the mid of third year, right, I was more focused on the non-technical side. If you are able to see clearly, I was not into the technical side more. I was doing non-technical side only, marketing. I tried out digital marketing as well, like how it works, SEO and all those things. Then I improved my communication skills. Back then my YouTube channel failed, so I was improving my communication skills by taking a mobile phone, recording my own videos, reviewing it properly. So likewise I did it. I was not attaining the college lectures, so that was the thing. So I was able to focus more on my personal development and skill development part. So that was my plus point. And then I moved with the college thing, like submissions, exams, and side by side skill development was going on. I didn't stop it. I was reading books as well, but still non-technical stuff. For the technical stuff, I was focusing on the computer vision side and all those things. And I took one project in my college of one company. A problem statement was given, so I was working on that as well. So likewise, I got to know about robot operating system in my starting of the third year somewhere. So I started with the ROS 2 part, sorry, ROS 1. I started with ROS 1 Noetic, then I dual booted my system. I learned about it, how to write the node and all those things by myself. So, but I was not able to understand very much about it. So I just got some books, the Xerox of the books, because those are very costly. So I got those things. Then I tried to work on some projects, but back then Ross one was not having many resources. So I kept on learning by myself, then implementing on some projects, trying it out, getting frustrated. So likewise the things were going on because my freelancing stuff was also going simultaneously. Then in the fourth year, I got my final year project where I worked on the same project, which was in my third year. I took it forward with my team. So I was working on it. I learned about the basic things like Arduino and all those things. One more important point here is I was not a part of college clubs a lot. I joined one robotics club, but still I got out from that club in around 3 to 4 months itself. So I was not any active member of any club, but still I was having a recognition in the college. That is the other thing. But then in my fourth year, I started working on this project, and I got serious with Ross because it was fourth year. I have to make something. So in my fourth year, I also started part-time work as a robotics educator with a startup by visiting some schools. So it was a kind of work for me. So I just joined that startup. Then after that, I worked on Ross 2 was my journey. And you will ask, Aryan, how did you manage the internships part then? So internship was a kind of different thing for me because I applied to many internships, but the only thing in return was rejection. So you will wonder that I didn't do any kind of internship in my bachelor's, but I did some part-time work and all those things. I'm able to think if I was able to do an internship, it was a good thing because you get the direction how to work and a lot more things to learn at a one place. So you don't have to just figure around where you want to do the thing and all those things. So if you are getting an internship, just do it. And then, but it is not mandatory. If you want, you can do it. But it is better if you are getting, then just go for it now. So that is the thing. And then later on in my fourth year, during the mid half, I got serious with ROS 2. I started building the projects. I started with the LinkedIn stuff aggressively. Means I started posting on LinkedIn to get traction. As I failed multiple times on the digital marketing, all those things, but I was having that leverage. Means I have worked on those SEO, all those things. So I was having that understanding how to optimize your profile. So I just used that technique in order to boost my profile on LinkedIn. I didn't get 1 lakh followers, I know about it, but to reach the right people. So likewise, I worked around some projects like autonomous mobile robot. Then I worked with Arduino as well. I was good with marketing stuff more, but at the same time, I improved my technical things as well, plus the communication skills. So I was having this combination, and then I was having that thought that I will get job offers. So I gave one on-campus interview as well. I got offer from Capgemini IT company. I was having some more offers. I will not name the companies. More off-campus offers as well. I was having the offer before I graduated. So I was having those things in my hand. So I just thought whether I have to go for robotics or not. But I already had made my mind that I have to go with robotics no matter what. So I just chose one company. You can check my LinkedIn profile to get my past companies. So I just joined that company. It gave me good experience. So likewise, my journey started after graduating. So till sharing my journey only, this is how it went. Nothing special and all those things about my robotics journey. It was a very normal journey, but I tried to optimize all those things. Means how to work around ourselves and how to improve yourself on the way. So I had that particular thing in me, and I figured it out. So I always say, see, just try to work around it. You will get the way. And I hope my journey might help you, might not, but of course it will give you something where it will add to your journey. So make sure that you apply it. Just don't write it down. Try to execute. That will help you. So this was the thing. And during my robotics and all those things, this was the only thing. Nothing more fancy and all those things. I don't want to make any over exaggeration. kind of thing. If I have missed out anything, I will make a different video for that, don't worry about it. But if you have any specific questions, any thoughts, any doubts, anything that you want to know about me, just put in the comment sections. I will try to answer all the questions. Still, if you want to connect with me, you can connect me on Instagram, on LinkedIn. That's how it goes. So let's meet in the next video. Till then, grow, learn, and explore together. Bye.